You got me thinking about you all night. Your sex so good, made me wanna put you on the flight.
Hi guys, it's Tiffany Burrow,
I'm Valance Walker.
and welcome to another episode of The
The
Night
night
Session
session.
Uncut, where we give it to you live and raw,
Talking about all the way raw. No filters, no nothing. You get me?
grown and sexy, if you
Grown and
will.
sexy. You got to be a little mature on this side. You get what I'm saying? To tap in. And today's episode is called Before the Aftermath. Meaning, we're going to talk about some things that you did before your relationship, and we're going to talk about some things that you did after your relationship. You
And
get what
what
I'm
you're
saying?
gonna do moving forward.
Yeah,
How would you handle newer situations?
most definitely moving forward in your life. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so with that being said, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, what's going
We're
on?
gonna get this popping real quick.
No.
So before you got into your most serious relationship, which would be now,
hmm
how were you living your life in your early 20s, late teens,
Ooh.
early 20s?
Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. I was a hoe. You feel me? Nah, I'm just playing.
Once upon a time, not long ago, he was and he had written it.
Nah, I'm just bullshit. I wasn't a hoe. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of my relationships, most of the time when I was growing up, I was in relationships. I was in a relationship out of high school. I was with her from my sophomore year to senior year. You know what I'm saying? But even my longest relationship was 7 years, and then the relationship I'm in now has been 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So I've never just really just hot from coochie to coochie, if you want to call it. You
That's a
get what
good
I'm saying?
thing.
You get what I'm saying? I've never been on
Well, at
that
least
type
he
of
had
time.
some good structure to him, lady.
Nah, facts. You feel me? I appreciate my mother. You feel me?
Okay,
She was a real one. You get what I'm saying?
I love that.
Most definitely. But yeah, I've never really just been out here on that type of time. So you feel me? But yeah, most of my moving into my 20s and you feel me, I was pretty much locked down. I was in a stable relationship. So
That's good.
yeah, most definitely.
That's
I had
really
three
good.
kids by one woman. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
that's been good.
You feel me? So I ain't
That's
had
really good.
multiple baby mamas.
Listen,
Yeah.
and not to knock anybody that has multiple
Nah,
baby mamas,
most
but
definitely not
this
to
is
knock
just
you
what they
out.
prefer.
Yeah, just preferred. You feel me? I prefer. I prefer not to have multiple women out here with babies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
But let me ask you the same question. What about yourself?
So I can honestly say in my early 20s, let's go
hmm
from like 2019, 2021.
Yeah.
That was the thing to do was be in like the clubs and having a good time and drinking with your friends and
Yeah. Turned
homegirls
up.
and
You
turned
feel me?
up, right? Again, like we were talking about in the last episode prior to this, you could go back and watch it if you'd like. Um, I was never that girl to go home with a guy. That was just never my type of party. But
hmm
my longest relationship I would have to say was 7 years.
Okay.
My shortest relationship was 2 years,
Okay.
and that 2 year relationship was like from 19 like to like 21, somewhere around there,
Yeah.
21, 22, somewhere around there. But
Yeah.
anyway, boy, I took that boy through it,
Yeah.
down deep down the river.
Your first relationship?
Woo-hoo, I took that baby down and through some shit.
Really? I'm like, what? You were
Oh my
toxic?
God, toxic on a whole. Can you imagine
What? I
me?
can't imagine you
Can you
being
imagine me
toxic,
being
man.
toxic? That
Come
was
on, you feel me?
toxic, toxic.
Not the Tiffany I know now. Well, I ain't gonna lie.
Toxicity,
I didn't know you back then.
toxicity times 10,
Yeah.
times 10. I was never super like sassy, but I was more mean. I was mean. You could honestly say, well, I can honestly say, I was probably verbally, emotionally abusive to
Mm-hmm.
this guy. And remember when we were talking about that, I was telling you I was raised by my father.
Yeah.
So being raised by my father, it taught me how to be tough, not to be soft.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how to be soft. Where the guy that I was talking to, he came from a family that was bursting with love,
Yeah.
a mother and a father that were in love since probably middle school. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And because of that, it flourished in him, and it
Mm-hmm.
brought a light in him
Yeah.
that was beautiful. And because of my toxicity, I tried to burn that light out.
Yeah.
And he's trying to pull me out of a dark place. And I'm like a crab in a bucket, trying to
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold on for dear life, but I'm slowly pulling him down into the bucket that I'm in.
Yeah. He sacrificed. Pretty much what he did was sacrifice his happiness and his peace to try to give you happiness and peace. You know what I'm
And
saying?
he tried, and
Yeah.
he did try.
But
I
I'm
can honestly say that boy loved me with his whole
I
heart.
can yeah.
He did.
Any man that was is willing to do that,
Oh,
oh, they love
he
you.
loved me with his
Hey, don't get
whole
it twisted.
heart.
If a man is out here pouring into you and trying to give you something that you ain't never had before, that man love you. Don't get it twisted.
Baby, he loved me with his whole heart, and I loved him, but I did not know
How
how
to
to love.
love? Yeah,
I
most
didn't
definitely.
know how to love properly because my background wasn't as full of bursting with this loving emotion. My background wasn't like that.
Mm,
I had a little bit of a harder background.
yeah,
I wasn't raised a lot of in the hood. I wasn't nothing like that. I was raised a little bit tougher than
no,
most
no.
young women. You know what I
Well, you
mean?
say you was raised by your dad, so
Exactly, exactly.
yeah,
I was raised tough.
yeah,
I really was. But in the end, you know what's that song? And when you get on, you fast for a white girl. And he did. He left me for a white woman.
yeah,
And
yeah,
there's nothing wrong with
yeah.
you.
Nothing wrong with either.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
you. But I had to see his life glow up from the sideline.
yeah.
And it low key made me jealous for a time.
Of course, it's gonna make
It
you
made
jealous
me jealous because I was like,
because let
this
me
should have been me.
exactly. I was about to say it was the point of time that you really wanted
I
him. You just
did.
didn't know how
I
to
didn't
treat
know
him.
how to treat him. But you
Yeah,
know what? The woman that he leveled up with, that love was so amazing.
yeah,
And now, looking back, I probably would say probably in my early 30s. I can honestly say, looking back, I was like, dang, the Lord put this man in my path
yeah,
to teach me something,
yeah,
but he gave the right woman
yeah. The job.
that man, and
Yeah,
that man flourished
yeah,
because you know what? She came from the same background he came from.
yeah. What's
So
that?
he there was no need for him to pull her out of a dark place.
Yeah,
She was
she was
already
already
out.
happy. Yeah,
Exactly. She
and
was already
and
happy.
I'm gonna say this. A while back, I watched the interview that Will Smith did. You know,
Mm-hmm,
shout out to
mm-hmm,
Will Smith. He said that in a relationship, there's no coming into the relationship making the other spouse happy. Y'all
mm-hmm.
both have to come into that relationship happy and figure out a way to keep making each other happy. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
And that boy did that.
No, most
He did
definitely.
that. And you know what? I hope if you ever do this, I am sorry for how I treated you. You did not deserve that. I did not know how to love properly. I couldn't give something I did not have to give. And
Yeah,
where my downfall was I should have walked because I almost destroyed the beautiful soul that you truly were.
yeah,
I almost destroyed that.
yeah, most
But
definitely.
I'm so grateful that the Lord took him away from me
Yeah, most definitely.
because this could have been a whole different something.
Yeah, yeah,
I would have destroyed a very loving person.
yeah, most definitely. Then in the end, you'll be destroying yourself because then you'll have to deal with that guilt.
No, but you know what humbled me? There was a guy years after him and I broke up. You
Hmm.
remember I told you I was single for a time.
Yeah,
So there was a guy years after we broke up. If I tell you that boy humbled me,
yeah. I'm what you mean.
oh, humbled me. I got a taste of my own medicine.
Oh, okay,
I got a
okay.
taste of what I gave to homeboy.
Yeah,
Oh, I got a taste of that.
yeah. You
I got a
did.
taste of that. It's so much so that whenever him and I parted ways, I literally sat down. What is that Aaliyah song? A 4 page letter. I
Yeah,
wrote that boy
yeah.
a
I'm
four
saying
page
what?
letter tell him how sorry I am.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
know, I took accountability.
Oh,
I
yeah,
literally took accountability for the things that I did.
yeah,
And I was like, I'm sorry for how I treated you.
yeah.
I didn't realize how bad it was until it happened
Until
to
it
me.
happened.
So when it
Yeah,
happened to me, because I'm living my life like,
like it's golden, really.
yeah, I was supposed to do this. He's a man. He should be able to take it.
No,
Nobody has
that's
to be taking abuse from you. Who the
yeah.
hell do you think you
I
are?
was just about to say that got to be the most crazy shit
But
ever.
that's what my mindset was.
Yeah,
In my 20s, that was my mindset until some guy who was happened to be older than me
yeah,
taught me a valuable lesson.
yeah,
And that man has yet now passed, and I forgave him years ago
yeah,
because somebody did it. It's like a cycle.
yeah,
Somebody did him the way that he
yeah,
did me, and I did someone. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Hurt people is what they say.
that is
Yeah,
one true
yeah,
statement. That is
yeah.
true statement.
Hey, that's the realest I could
It
put it.
did.
Hurt people.
It
But
did.
let me ask you a question though.
Sure.
In the relationship, well, in your last recent relationship, right? What did that relationship teach you about yourself?
So my last relationship, the one that I was in for 7 years,
Mm-hmm.
that one taught me pretty much to not settle.
Mm.
It taught me not to settle. It actually taught me to know my worth.
Okay.
It also taught me to walk into a man's life with the value that you are a blessing
Yeah.
and that you're worth the daily headache you give him.
You know what I'm saying?
And damn it,
But
it's a good thing.
that's vice versa though. Both of y'all need
Yeah,
to realize that both of y'all bring some form of importance to this
to this
relationship,
relationship. Yeah,
and both of y'all should treat each other and reverence each other in that manner. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you are a piece of the puzzle and he a piece of
piece
the
of puzzle.
puzzle. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, it also taught me something else. To know the difference when a person is just keeping you around
Yeah.
for convenience and when a person genuinely wants you.
Yeah.
It taught me that for real.
Yeah. Yeah. When anybody keep you around, it's for a reason. You just got to figure out that reason, what it is. You know
This
what
is
I'm saying?
true, but keeping you around some not all men, some men keep you around and it's like a doll.
Yeah.
Imagine a kid with a
Yeah.
doll.
With a
I'm
rag doll.
playing with this rag doll. Something brighter comes along. I'm gonna put this rag doll away.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
play with this doll.
Yeah.
This doll got boring. I'm gonna go back to my old thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like you women have to know the difference, but men also. You have to know the difference between being kept around for convenience and being kept around because you're valued.
Yeah.
So you have to know that, and with that, you have to know your value for yourself. You have to know your own value. If you
Yeah.
don't know your worth, then that's a bad.
Yeah.
That could be a sad situation.
And I'm gonna say this. So, I mean, kind of going into what you went through as far as somebody humbling you. I would say one of my relationships, it humbled me to a point where I had to learn that pretty much everybody is not gonna love you the way you love them.
It's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? And vice versa.
It's
You're
true.
not gonna love everybody the same way they love you. You know what I'm
It's true.
saying? And I was with a chick for probably a year and a half, almost 2 years. And I'm talking about, man, I went through the, well, I'm talking about it, holding her down while she was in prison, all type of shit. And you know, it's a lot of men out here like, nigga, I ain't holding no motherfucking woman down while she in prison. Nigga, I want to do me.
Yeah.
But me, I had so much love. And let me just say this: it was all sprung on me anyway. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I didn't even know she had anything going on legally. You know what I'm saying? And in a year within that relationship, you feel me? That'll show you shit how much I really knew her. Because I didn't know you. Because if I didn't know that, that means I didn't know you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
But I held her down, you know, while she was in prison for about 11 months. You know what I'm saying? I helped out with her kids whenever I could. You know what I'm saying? Tried to be there for them as much as I could. Also be a father to my kids. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But when she got out, you feel me? She went off and cheated on me. You feel me, with another man.
Really?
Yes, you
How
feel
did
me?
that make you feel?
Man, hey, if anybody go back to 2016 on my Facebook, you'll see what happened. But
You could have.
say I cut up. I ain't gonna lie. I called her family. Well, no, I went live on Facebook and I said, hey, I put all her stuff outside my house. I said, hey, y'all better come get her stuff because tomorrow trash day. You feel me?
Okay.
Well, I wasn't playing, but you
Let me
know,
ask you a question with that, since you said that.
mm,
What did that teach you now, like into your new coming into your new relationship?
uh, really learn who your spouse is. Learn who you trying to get to know. You know what I'm saying? Don't just pretty much look at the pretty side, the golden side of shit. You know,
Balancing.
also dig deep into their mental. You feel me? Dig deep into to actually asking questions. You know what I'm
So
saying?
dig deep before you leap type of.
Yeah, dig deep before you leap because you
Yeah.
never know what you get yourself into. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Now the kid situation, I didn't really care. You know, I love kids. I love the younger youth because that's our tomorrow. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
When we
for
get
sure.
old and can't do shit, they got to be the ones that make sure the lights and keep running, the
I don't know.
world keep rotating. You
I'm
know what I'm saying?
scared for these kids today,
I'm scared for us when we get
I'm
our old
scared.
ass old. You feel me? But
Scared. I'm a little nervous.
man, say you ain't never lied. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a
But
little nervous for these children
yeah, yeah,
today. But yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. That's
yeah. Like it was that was a big eye opener for me. You know, really get to learn who you're dealing with before you take a leap into something serious. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
I've never had an experience where I've lived with a partner.
That when you live with a
I've
partner?
never lived with a partner.
Oh,
I've
wow.
never lived with a boyfriend.
Wow, that's crazy. But shit, I'm gonna
Never.
just be honest with you. Ain't for the weak. Cause you gotta understand this. Everybody don't live like you live. You know
It's
what I'm
true.
saying?
I believe that.
So, certain things that you allow in your house, certain things you don't allow, you know what I'm saying? Certain things that they allow that you don't allow, you know what I'm saying? So it's
And they're
like,
okay with
you
it.
know,
Yeah.
in any relationship, y'all both are different people, you know what I'm
You're
saying?
just trying to find each other's.
You trying to find that balance
Yeah.
between each other,
And
you know
that's
what I'm
hard
saying?
to do when you've never lived with anybody.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think that would be hard for me. Well,
Oh,
I
it
don't.
is.
I don't think that it would be.
Cause I know
Well,
how you
maybe.
live. You want
Oh,
your privacy, you feel
okay.
me?
I'm trying to be clean.
Try to be clean.
Yeah, please don't pick up. Don't leave dishes in the sink after dark. What the hell is
Nah,
wrong with you?
man, you feel me? Don't leave your drawers on the floor. You feel me? We go cut up in this house.
Everything has a place.
Nah, man.
But coming from my closet, okay, that's a whole.
You just the
That's a.
only thing is you
That's
just got a
that's
lot
the
of clothes.
only
You
thing.
feel me?
That's my
You got a
only
lot of clothes.
issue.
But other than that, everybody don't. The people that you deal with in that manner, y'all don't. You're not the same, so y'all not gonna be. You feel what I'm saying?
It's
You
true.
got to find that balance. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. But back to the topic at hand. Yeah,
But so let me ask you this:
sure. Ask.
what mistakes in a future relationship you vow not to make?
For sure, not to be rough.
Yeah,
For sure, to come to my partner in a place of love.
yeah,
One thing I go to even with friends,
mm,
my go to is if we're angry with each other, I will not put my head down angry.
yeah,
So if it's a friend, a boyfriend, whatever,
yeah,
before the sun goes down or before I shut my eyes for
yeah,
that night, I'm gonna call you and tell you I love you.
yeah.
Despite what the argument is. You can still be mad, I don't care, but you better tell me you love me back.
Not fair.
Because that's important to me. I might not live to see it's tomorrow's never promised.
Yeah,
So because tomorrow is not promised, I don't ever want to let the sun go down when I'm angry.
yeah. At this point in your life, like right now, do you feel like you're emotionally ready for the relationship that you want?
Am I emotionally ready for the relationship? I believe I am.
Yeah,
I would say that I believe I am. I would just need the partner that I'm gearing towards to invest earnestly,
yeah,
hone into, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Hone into me, bring, you know what I mean? Corral my emotions. Like,
yeah,
I can't say corral my emotions 'cause I'm not super emotional.
yeah,
I can be.
yeah. I think the best thing, and this is just my opinion for you,
Hmm.
I think a man that's so, I'm talking about so passionate about communication,
That's
that'll be
huge.
major for you.
That is major.
Yeah,
Oh, a
meaning
guy
like
that can communicate with
affirmations out the
me.
world. You-
You have my heart, boo.
I think that's your main thing. You know what
That
I'm saying?
is, because,
And to be honest, that's one of the main things for me too.
yeah.
Me too.
So you do you know your love language?
My love language
Love
is
language?
touch.
Really?
Yeah,
Mine is physical touch and communication.
yeah.
Words of
Communication is
affirmation.
to me. I feel like communication should be already a must.
Yeah.
That shouldn't even be
But
a
some people are not very talkative. And I've learned that over the years. Some people are just really earnestly not very talkative.
yeah,
But I would like a guy to value those things.
yeah,
And
yeah,
because I'm talkative. I want to be
yeah.
heard. I want to hear you, even if we're not talking about anything. And you know, I'm big on Carl, tell me a story.
No, thanks. Yeah,
I'm big on that.
no, thanks. Tell me what's up.
So
You know
tell
what
me a
I'm saying?
story
Yeah,
about something that happened in your life in 1993, whatever. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
See, 1993, I was getting my ass whooped by my mama in
I was 13 in
1993.
'93, but I say all of that to say, you know, I'm big on that. So even if it was my partner, I'm telling him, hey, tell me a
Yeah,
story about something crazy that happened to you.
yeah,
I want you to invest in that.
yeah,
Like, I want you to, you
yeah.
know me, get to
No,
know
you get
me.
to know me. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much, dive into what I really. If you really want to know a person, I feel like the best thing to do in any relationship if you're trying to learn and grow is to actually sit down in an intimate setting with somebody, so where both of y'all can be vulnerable and open up and really just talk to each other. If that's the type of time you on, you
I
feel me?
agree.
But you got some motherfuckers out here that just be trying to figure out who you are, so they can try to figure out how they can
To
finesse you.
finesse you.
You know what I'm
Yes, this
saying?
is true.
But if you are you sincere about getting to know a person, sit down in an intimate setting where you're both vulnerable, you're both willing and open to communicate with each other on that level. You know what I'm saying? You want to know me, I want to know you. I want to build a future with you. So let's figure out who we are as a separate entity and figure out how we can bring that together. You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying?
Totally agree.
Yeah,
I feel like for me, it's so easy. Like I'm so chill.
yeah,
But some people don't know how to take that.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Meaning they're not open.
Yeah, or they're open to it, but they don't know how to hone it. You know what I mean? They don't know how to hold on to it
Yeah.
because you like the
Do
thought
you?
of me, but you don't know how. You know what I mean? You don't know how to corral those emotions. You don't know how to
Are you saying like engagement as far as like pretty much you
meaning
you know how you want to you feel me be on that level, but you don't know how to embrace it.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So because of that, because of you not knowing how to embrace it, you use it.
yeah, you
You
do,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Or you shut it out.
You shut it out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
pretty
Perfect.
much. Yeah, you
Like
shut
you
it
shut
down.
it out. So you like the idea of me,
Yeah,
but
but
you
you don't.
don't know how to
Yeah,
hold on to me
to the
because
idea of
to the
me.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't know how to bring those ideas into fruition. Let's
Yeah,
just say that.
and sometimes, and this is just me speaking from the outside, looking in on other stuff I've been through in my life. You feel me? Sometimes it's the interest. You feel
It's
me?
true.
It
And
has. Some people need. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Some people need an excitement of an interest in order to stay in tune with what you got going on.
mhm,
Meaning they need something that's go pretty much on a day-to-day basis. Like say
spark them.
spark them, you feel me, to want to be on that type of time too. And some people just naturally have that in them because they actually care and love and want to be there in that intimate setting with you. You know what I'm saying?
And I can say I think I've probably told any partner that I've been, I'm boring as hell. I'm boring because
Yeah,
my life is so.
yeah. But that's the
This is
thing
my
though.
life, but
The right person gonna be boring with you.
I
You know
don't
what
want a
I'm saying?
boring partner. I do not
Oh
want a
man,
boring
yeah, I remember
partner.
you did say that.
I
You did
do
say
not
that.
want a boring partner. I have to have a partner that's boom, like
Yeah,
popcorn. I'm ready to go. Let's put your shoes on. Let's roll. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I want a partner that's not like me because that's even more boring.
yeah.
I don't want that. I want my partner to be active in life and I want him to motivate me to be active because guess what? Pull me into your crazy world.
Yeah.
If
See if I
you're
can adapt to it.
yeah, I can.
No, I'm saying that's
Yeah,
what you're asking.
I
See if
100%
yeah,
can
give me the
adapt to it.
opportunity to see if I can adapt
Bring
to
me into your crazy world, but at the same time, allow me to bring you into my boring ass world.
it. Yeah, yeah, most definitely. The one thing you gotta understand is this: people, like I said again, people we all different. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta have somebody that's the opposite. You feel me? To
It's true.
balance it out.
It's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? You're bored, so you want somebody else to be excited.
Oh
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
I need somebody to be
So,
excited for me.
so my thing of it is, what boundaries do you set in your future relationship? You know what I'm saying? Is that pretty much a deal breaker for you? Is that boring?
I'm not gonna say that it's a deal breaker for sure. It's not a deal breaker. It's kind of a bummer, but it's not a
That's
deal breaker. Wait, I was laughing at my ass.
that's a bummer.
It's not a deal breaker per se, but it could possibly not go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
It could possibly not go
Damn, that's
anywhere.
crazy. Well, I totally understand. You know, maybe sometimes that's just what it is. But what if that man really show like signs of interest in you? Like he really wanted to be there, like care for you, cater to you. You feel
I
me?
mean, I could work around some things. Maybe I'd have to be the one to step up and be the excitement.
Yeah, but do you feel like you would be in that aspect? Do you feel like you could come out of who you are
I
naturally?
probably can.
Okay,
I
okay.
probably
It's
can.
pretty much a
Like be adventurous,
yeah.
as if
Like you
to
be the
say.
one that hey, let's go on this trip somewhere. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, no, I can do that easily,
Yeah, yeah,
easily. But if I had a partner that lived his life super exciting all the time
yeah.
anyway, oh,
So you think it'll be more beneficial for you, you know what I'm saying, in
to
that
have a
situation.
partner that was
Yeah. I
like that.
understand it. That's your pros and cons of it, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
because
saying?
I mean, but here's the thing: I would not want to marry the guy that's fun.
Why?
I would not want to marry the guy that's fun because guess what? Fun stops somewhere, and trials and tribulations happen.
Yeah.
So
Understandable.
I would say more along the lines of I want to marry the guy that I would go through the hardship with because you can be strong all day long,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes when the lights go out, your demons really come out.
Nah,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
And that's some real shit,
And
you know what
who's
I'm
gonna be there to hold you down when those demons
saying? You really
are
learn.
attacking your ass? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to be that person, which would mean yes, your life is popping, you're booming, you're grooving, but at the same token, you have to be able to slow down to go through that emotional shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
So I would never marry the guy. Oh my God, he's just so fun. So I just want to marry the guy that was. And I remember being in my 20s, like I want to marry a guy that's so fun and that. No, literally, you go through trials and tribulations,
Yeah.
and who's gonna be there to hold you down when
That shit hit the
that
fan.
shit hits
You
the
feel me?
fan? Yeah, facts,
What? You gonna be here
facts.
hurt.
And I'd want to be with a man that can show me, hey, I'm this fun guy, but this is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
struggle with, give me something.
Uh,
I struggle with
shit,
lust. I struggle with
I struggle with mental health.
mental health. I struggle with not feeling good enough.
Yeah.
You know what I
And I'm
mean?
gonna be honest with you. A woman will express that to her man before a
The
man will
man
express
respects that
that
to
to
you.
his
But see,
woman.
that goes back to having pillow talks with your.
Yeah.
Those used to, sometimes those are the best talks.
Pillow talking.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
sometimes those talks are
And the man side of that, they
they
be like,
get vulnerable.
no, but I'm saying on the man side of that, the men be like, nigga, you don't supposed to be pillow talking. Nigga.
Pillow talk to me, boo, because I'm trying to hear it. And
What?
here's the
I got
thing,
that tea for your ass.
not even just that. I want to be a safe space for you.
Yeah, most
I
definitely.
want our conversation to be so safe that you feel secure. When you come home, your you can lay your weapons at the door because
You ain't
you're
got to
off the
fight when you,
battlefield.
yeah, you ain't got to fight when you come in
You're
here.
off the battlefield. We're
Yeah,
in this
niggas
bed and
love
we're
that. Men love that.
exactly we're
If they got to come home and fight with you, baby girl, I don't need to be there.
this is a peaceful zone.
Yeah,
I want you to be able to lay your head on my pillow
but also,
and
but
talk about it.
that too. But
Pick up your
also,
weapons tomorrow.
also for the men, don't be asking for a home to be peaceful, but you the one in there bringing the war to the door. You feel
And that
me?
happens, but wait a minute, that's not just men. Women are like that too.
Yeah, but understandable.
We women can be something else. We
But
can bring the war home also.
you're right. The statistics shows that most time in relationships, the
When
man leaves because they feel like they're not at peace at home. You know what I'm saying?
but some of them
Out of
are
168% feel like they're at war when they go home.
agreed.
But also out of that, you got to understand it ain't just the women. You feel me? You got to think about this. Some men, when they go out in the morning, go to work, they be frustrated as hell when they get home. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
all they
some people
want
don't
is
know
some
how to
peace.
control that and how to handle that when you coming into the front door of your home.
I
You got
agree.
to understand that you got to leave that outside. So what I say by that is, don't come home wanting peace when you the one that's starting the war. You know what I'm saying?
See, and for me, I want my mate to leave your shield outside of that door. Pick it up tomorrow.
Not fair.
Today, you're at peace. When you
Not
walk through
fair.
this door, this is a place of love, a place of rest,
Not fair.
a place of peace.
Not fair.
You can't find it outside in that world.
Not fair.
But when you come home through these doors, there's love here.
Make it, yeah, make some shake. You know
There's
what I'm saying?
love here.
Yeah, most
There,
definitely.
and I want it to be inextricably clear.
Yeah,
There's love here when you walk
no, fact. Knowing that a man will, I'm gonna be honest, when a man is at his most peaceful peak of his life, that nigga gonna flourish
in. And I love that.
in everything he do. Anything he touch gonna turn to gold. You wanna
And I
know why?
love that.
Because then the mind, that's where it starts. Any endeavors in your life, it start with your mind. You gotta think it before you do it. You know?
Exactly.
That man mind gonna be so clear, he gonna be here, what, $1 million deals out the door. You
And
know what I'm
see, and
saying?
here's my thing. As a woman, I want to see my husband grow up, or my mates grow up, or
No,
whoever
fair.
he might be. My boyfriend, my lover, my friend. I
No, fair.
want to see your glow up. And I want to be on your side telling you, I love this version of you, babe.
Nah, fair.
I'm loving who I'm
Fair.
seeing in the mirror.
Nah, fair.
I love coming home to this glow up.
Nah, fair.
I love to see you walk through this door. I want a love that when I see you, I get excited all over again, like the butterflies.
Nah, fair.
And I have a
Fair.
friend. I have two friends, as a matter of fact. What's that T.N.S.U song? Still.
Still, yeah.
I want to feel that feeling with my partner.
Nah,
I
fair.
want to feel that feeling with him all the time.
Nah, fair. And that's what's up. That's you don't find too many women like that. A
No.
lot of women be out here only messing with men for beneficial reasons. They don't care what your day with like.
And
They
here's
might
the
ask you, but
thing.
they don't care.
But here's the thing. Some women are just that independent, but that's not, and not to knock those women. Hey, not to knock you. If this is who you are, by all means.
Nah, we ain't fucking with that.
No, no, seriously. If that's who you are,
What you mean,
then
like date for beneficial?
no. If those are the women that are hard all the time and that's how they've lived their life and they don't know how to be soft, they don't want to tame it. You have some people that are just used to that life. That would be like, oh, I'll go back to that. But um, that's not what I prefer. I want to be able to, I don't want to walk behind my partner.
Oh
I want
yeah.
to walk on the side of you.
Oh yeah. And I
I want
wouldn't.
to,
You
let
are
me
supposed to be
adjust
to the
your
left
crown.
of me. You get
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
I
saying?
want to adjust your crown when your mistakes don't define you.
Yeah. Yeah. You feel
Let
me?
me adjust your tilt your head, boo.
Hmm.
Let me adjust this. You're good.
Now
Pick your head up.
you got some women that would turn their ass.
No, I want
Nah, I
I
can't deal with that.
mm.
Nah, you a sorry ass nigga. You
No, because you know what? Sometimes you have to go through the bad to get to the good.
yeah, but that's
Which goes back to a battlefield.
yeah, and that also goes back to you. What sunny day?
Okay?
Yeah, everybody got this, but
Okay?
baby, can you stand the rain?
And
You
I
feel
can.
me?
I
You
can.
feel me?
So
Yeah, you got
so
some.
future partner,
Look, hey, she's saying shoot y'all shot. Applications are being taken.
okay? Please.
She said applications are being taken. You
Please.
feel me? Nah, but
Serious inquiry. So
serious, serious. We gotta be serious about this. You feel me? No bulls, no BS, no games. You know what I'm
okay?
saying? Straight up. But now we finna take a quick break. Y'all check out these commercials. Uh, make sure y'all stay tapped in. We coming back with a nice session. Uncut, baby. Let's go.
Come back to it.
Most definitely. What's going on, everybody? If you would like to be featured on our podcast, please send me an email to the email in the caption above. It don't matter if you have a commercial, if you have a music video, anything advertising your brand or promoting your business or your brand, please let me know. We can add you on the podcast and get you some notoriety out there, okay?
You got me thinking about you all night. Your sex so good, make me wanna put you on a flight.
Hey guys, welcome back to the night session uncut. Valance, I got a question for you since you're in a relationship.
Okay.
What is the key elements that have held your relationship together?
Ooh. Um, it's a lot of key elements.
Okay, give me your top three.
My top three,
Top three.
patience,
Oh, that's
uh,
good.
understanding, and communication.
Okay, good.
Those are the main things I feel like is keeping us together. As far as like both of us accepting accountability on both ends. That's not hurt me too. You know what I'm saying? Me trying to be understanding on different levels of where her mind frame is. You know, as far as like situation is, as far as being honest, being accepting. If you know what I mean by that. Pretty
Yeah, yeah,
much,
yeah.
Yeah. So just those aspects I feel like is what's keeping us together. And then you got to have the components of love in there and being and caring about somebody anyway to even do those things. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what's keeping us rolling. You know what I'm saying? We both know how to talk to each other. Sometimes it might get a little argumentative, but we both know how to separate and come back. You feel me?
Of course.
Humbly. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I think that's the main element that's keeping us afloat at this point.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You got a good girl. She's a wonderful woman.
Yeah.
She's
Appreciate that.
wonderful. And when I
Appreciate
met
that.
her,
She be getting on my nerves sometimes,
it's
but I love
okay.
her. I love
She's
her.
supposed to.
I
She's
love
worth
her.
every headache.
Not every headache. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Look,
I'm
like I
playing.
said, she came into your life as a valued blessing and your everyday headache.
Most definitely, man. She gave me a beautiful baby boy. He
Wonderful.
brings a lot of joy to both of us. I think he keeps us grounded as well too. To
Wonderful.
you know,
So, in closing, um, what would you give to the audience watching it, to our viewers?
as far as relationship wise.
Relationships, like, oh, you know what? I got something better. I want y'all to leave in the comments.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, leave something in the comments letting us know um, what was a life changing lesson when you got your aftermath of a relationship, and then what would be something that you would do differently in a future
You're
relationship?
going into a future relationship, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
In those aspects, yeah. What would you do in the beginning of a relationship, as far as to actually grow, and what would you do after a relationship after you learn what you know now? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah. You feel me?
let
Y'all
us
make
know.
sure
Put
y'all
that
leave
in the
that in the
comments.
comments. Yeah, drop that in the
Yeah,
comments. We wanna pretty much, talk about some of the things that that you guys feel that we're missing at that point. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And also, we want to put some of you guys questions on our podcast. To ask to ask other people that's in the audience. Uh, what their experiences are. Where they come from in different relationships.
and not even just that. We want to know what you guys want to hear next. What is the topic that we can touch on that has not been touched on?
That's
That could be taboo. It could be
yeah.
whatever. And if you are that passionate about that, we
Mhm.
want to bring you on.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I want to bring somebody out here that is in a polygamous relationship. You know what
Oh
I'm
my,
saying?
that would be an interesting topic. That would
Yes.
be a very
I
interesting
want to
topic.
hear it all. I want to hear it from the top to the bottom. I want to hear it all. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
And I've never been in a polygamous relationship, but it did some polygamous things in a relationship. You know what I mean?
oh
But
my God.
at the end of the day, I want to hear from people who've actually done the polygamous side of things. How y'all, coping? And I ain't gonna lie, I've seen some people online like two women, one dude. They married now. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's like become a norm for people. I don't know if I can live like that, but hey, I definitely want to hear about it. So here's the thing. Find us on Instagram. DM
Yeah, you can
DM
DM me.
Valance,
Yeah.
DM me, and if you are passionate about what you're wanting to talk about, we want to bring you on. Anyway, in closing, we want to thank you for joining us to the night session, and we'll catch y'all in the next video.
Most definitely. Hey man, that was a crazy episode. We came in, we turned up, and we showed out. You feel me? I appreciate everybody who came in to view the live, everybody who's in the comment section. I appreciate y'all, man. That's a lot of love. You feel me? If you want to stay locked in, hit that bell so you can get that notification every time we go live. You feel me? Get locked in. And we live every Sunday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and every Wednesday for the Music Review Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. All right? Stay locked in. You feel me? In this BBTV podcast, baby, we out.
You got me